has been a continuing, not just action, but belief of me, that you have to be where the needs are. If you're not visible and vocal, not in the street with your feet before those who are making decisions to affect the lives of others, then you're not being true to your beliefs and your convictions.
The Board of Visitors is not listening.
I would like
what do we need, people? Do we want it?
No!
Why do we want it?
Because we need to live!
BOV was picked because we're unable to get through to the administration, and pretty much when it comes to a chain of command, the administrators is the low end of the totem pole. But the BOV they make most of the decisions. So.
And I'm Roxanne. This is Maureen. I work at ISC. She works at SWIM. And I've been here 10 years. Maureen's been here 11 years. And I'm only making $21,500, and I've got to pay $206 out in parking services. And that's not a much, much of anything. There's no reason you cannot support a family-oriented college. We're here to help. You should be here to help us as well.
All right, my name is Ken Johnson. I've been here at the college for 3 years. The 3 years I've been here, I've seen buildings go up. I've seen parking passes go up. Buildings going up, parking, but no paychecks are going up.
I would like for the Board of Visitors to at least give 1 month of my salary, put it in their pockets, and let me work 1 month of their salary. Come to ISC, do my job for 1 month.
Yes.
And see if you like what we do, and then you will appreciate what we do every day for you all around here.
My name is William Green. I've been working at the college for almost 15 years, and I've seen no changes in 15 years. I think we deserve more. I think we keep the college going, and we appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate working for the students. I appreciate working for the college, but I don't think I'm getting compensated enough.
During the summer, all right, basically during the year, we do not clean student rooms and things. But summertime comes around, we do all the rooms, hallways, floors, baseboards, walls. We do just practically everything. And all we get at the end of the year is, you've done a good job. If you can tell us we're doing a good job, show us by giving us equal right, equal pay.
And that's the way I feel. You know, I don't feel I'm getting compensated enough, and the work we do, I think we should get compensated more. And God bless the college, and God bless the students, and God bless me. And I hope that God bless the Board of Visitors gives a living wage. Thank you.
I just want them to support living wage.
Y'all can just help us out like you're doing. We really appreciate the students being out here doing what they're doing. And you know what? We love you all for it, and thank you.
What do we want? Living wages. When do we want them? Now. What do we want? Living wages. When do we want them? Now.
Yeah, it was pretty predictable. You know, the Board of Visitor advertised this meeting as an open general session. At the last minute, it was changed to be a closed session, an executive session.
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Say what? Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Say what?
As far as Wolf's response to Maggie and the rest of the coalition, you know, it was really disappointing.
And I will meet with them, but we're going to do this in an orderly way, have a discussion in an orderly way. You're disturbing a meeting in which important matters are being discussed. And I would ask you to please observe the right of the Board of Visitors to meet, to conduct its business for your benefit, and we will meet at 5:45 at the appointed hour with your designated representatives.
We definitely commend him for scheduling a meeting with 2 members of the coalition, as well as President Reevely, but this has been an issue for at least 10 years in the making. And at this point, a private meeting between 4 people, that's not a decision-making meeting.
We really, really appreciate that you're taking the time to meet with us and to raise this issue with yourself and with leaders of the coalition. However, that is not a decision-making meeting since the whole board is not present. A labor lawyer is not present, you did not invite workers, and you also did not invite other important members of the coalition. Therefore, while we really, really appreciate that sentiment, it's also insufficient. After 10 years of bringing this to your attention, Meeting with 2 leaders and 1 board member is not going to give us living wages.
Well,
Therefore, we've asked very, very reasonably for 1 minute of your time. All we wanted to do was just go into the meeting very briefly and ask the board if we could all work together to implement living wages in a very reasonable and professional manner. And still, we have not been able to do that. No one will allow us in the meeting to ask the entire board to work together, and this cannot happen without the entire board.
We're in executive session right now. When we're in executive session, the only people who are entitled to be in that room are the board members. There are no outsiders, there are no faculty, there are no administrators that are in that room.
And we need living wages to be implemented now. Because I know from talking with workers, they cannot wait another day to have to choose between paying their bills, going to the doctor, paying the rent, spending time with their children.
We would like to hear what your views are. We'd like to understand very clearly what it is that you want to do, what you want to accomplish, and I'm prepared to meet with your representatives at 5:45. And I would ask you to please cease and desist so that you don't prevent us from accomplishing the needed work that we need to accomplish.
Are you going to invite the entire board to the 5:45 meeting?
No, that was not the arrangement. The arrangement that we agreed to was that 2 representatives from your coalition would meet with me, and that I was going to ask the president to be present with them.
This is a world-class institution, and this is an issue with human rights. A living wage is a human right for everyone. And so I'm really disappointed that we weren't allowed space in the meeting. And I hope that we can continue to move forward with this.
Are you going to implement living wages for our workers in next year's budget?
I can't answer that question right now because we haven't even had a discussion about it. I'd like to hear from your representatives at 5:45.
Okay. You've heard from us loud and clear for 10 years. You know what our demands are. You know that we want $15 an hour for all of the college employees, which is extremely reasonable given all of the economic and academic calculators for a living wage, which calculate a living wage to be somewhere between $17 and $19 an hour. $15 is extremely reasonable. We have made that clear to you, and we've been asking to meet with you for the past 2 semesters numerous times. The entire board has been alerted, and the fact that the entire board cannot just hear us out for 1 minute is a complete dismissal of the fact that poverty still exists on our campus today.
Well,
After 10 years, 1 meeting is just not enough.
then if you want to cancel the meeting at 5:45, then I will agree to cancel the meeting. But the president and I have allocated time, we've made time, we've taken time out of a busy schedule to do that, and we're trying to get our business done so we can be there at 5:45.
Well, while you're trying to get your business done, if you could please add this to your business, thank you. It'll only take 1 minute to read
If you
it
want
over
to cancel
all
the meeting at
other board members.
5:45,
Thank you.
then we will be more than happy to do that.
Do you think efforts will be increased, continued about the same? What do you all hope to do in the
As
near
far as the
future?
coalition?
Yeah.
Well, it's clear that we have an overwhelming amount of community support, support from professors, support from students, support from alumni. We have this documented. The Virginia AFL-CIO has supported us. Local unions are in support of us. And so it's clear that even with all this support, we still have more work to do.
What do we want? Living wages! When do we want